The boat is tied. Nobody is here. The tax still comes due. You're on the island. The boat is tied. The dock is wet. Nobody is here. The generator is quiet. Water against the pilings. Your name on the card. For a second, this is just how August works. The crossing you did not make. The week that did not start. You did not book Necker. You did not take the seaplane for a day. You bought the island. You bought the year that comes with it. You could get used to this. That's the point of the picture. This is the version of you who owns a private island. The version who does not ask what the year costs if nobody makes the crossing. The version who thinks the listing is the hard part. The version who thinks a dock is the whole story. The listing that got you here is a whole island. Turnagain, Secret Cove, British Columbia, 93 acres, maybe 94, sold May 5th, 13 million Canadian. It asked 14,749. Tax, as printed, $21,088. A dock, a float plane, features, not bills. Or it's the photo people mean. Hey Island, Darien, 18 acres, sold November 14th, 26,005. It asked 35. Tax, $342,447. You can drive there. A gated causeway to the mainland. Sources still call it a private island. Do not air it as boat only. Do not air it as seaplane only. The cheap name sold is $1,008,000. Coral Cay, Belize. The man in the headline did not own it. He leased it. Point Buckler, $3,008,000. A sheriff auction. Strum, $8,004,000 Canadian. Sheephead is still an ask. $7,975,000. Do not call it sold. The photo is 10 million to more than 100. That is Knight Frank. A range, not a close. Isola Santa Cristina, 24 million euros. As Wavi, 15 million. As Cromwell, 72 million. As do not call them sold. That's the listing. Here's what it doesn't show you. 1. You pay the year whether anyone is on the island. 13 million Canadian closed. The tax is $21,088. 7,398 months of that bill to equal the close. 0.16%. Due if the boat stays tied or not. 1 empty year still bills $21,088. Do not turn that into dollars we invented. The card printed it that way. Staff we do not have. The boat as a bill we do not have. Airstrip we do not have. Insurance we do not have. Nights anyone slept there we do not have. A season we do not have. The 7,398 is a floor. That bill does not ask if you made the crossing. 2. The photo is a private island. Hay sold for $26,005,000. You can drive there. The tax is still $342,929 months. 1.29%. You would need 77 of those years to earn the island back. Also a floor. The gate can stay shut. The bill still posts. 3. He spent more than £2 million on a fort that just doesn't get used enough. Mike Connor, Thorn Island, Wales, still unsold. That's the whole argument. 1 sentence. You pay the year whether anyone is on the island. Turnagain printed the year. Hay printed a bigger tax and a road. Neither one printed the nights. A good year is someone comes. The boat still gets tied. The dock is still wet. The tax is the same $21,088. A bad year is this weekend. The crossing you skipped. Same invoice. We do not have a week count. Do not invent a season. Do not put twice a year on these 2 islands. Do not put a ski season analog on an island. The trophy path is the same math. 342,447. Whether the causeway gate opened or not. The road is a feature, not a bill we have. 18 acres and a gate. Still 342,000. 5 years out, we do not have a residual. We do not have insurance on either island. Do not invent 2% carry. Do not invent 1% insurance. If you want out. Sheephead sat 364 days. 7,975,000. Still an ask. Expired. Relist. Same ask. Howell Key. 21.9 to 16.9. Buck Key. 21 to 13. Bonds K. First offer in 20 years. A median days on market wrap. We do not have. The listing will show you the dock. It will not show you the invoice for the boat. Transfer is a close cost, not the month. British Columbia 1-3% bans. A further 2 over 3 million residential. The 20% foreign piece does not apply here. Sunshine Coast. Nova Scotia, if you bought Strum, 1.25 municipal. 10% non-resident after March 31st. Connecticut. State bans plus a quarter point municipal. Bahamas foreign conveyance, 10. BVI non-belanger, 12. Belize, 8 foreign. 5 if you're a citizen. Do not put the 8 on Coral K without saying foreign. Scotland ADS, 8. From December 5th, 2024. Maine RETT Extra, 380 per 500 over a million. From November 1st, 2025. That is a close cost. Do not fold it into sheephead's year. Fiji stamp, repealed. August 1st, 2020. Do not invent the applied dollar. Staff apartments show up as features. They do not show up as payroll. Strum printed 2 of them. No salary. 2 boats in the sale. No annual for the boat. A helipad. No fuel bill. If you visit instead. Necker, 2026. Rooms 6,000 a night. Great house. 9,400. Plus 2.5 service. Plus 3 BVI tax. That is a room. Little Palm. Taxes in 1,862 to 3,104. A Bimini seaplane day, 650 a person. 550 if you booked the promo. Round trip, 25 minutes each way. That is a day trip, not an owner dock bill. Crown Pigeon is still an ask. 39.5. 39.5 over 6,000 is 6,583 nights. Labeled arithmetic. A Bahamas ask over a BVI room. Howell Key, 16.9. Over Little Palm's cheap night, 9,076. Same region. Do not air either as a break-even against Turnagain. Do not air either as a break-even against Hay. Do not air 6,583 as a residual. Do not use a Necker exclusive use number we do not have on the card. Looking is a night. Owning is the year. Palm Island. St. Vincent. Government plus limestone. 100 million. November 17th. After Barrel. That is a redevelopment. Not an owner invoice on Turnagain. Not an owner invoice on Hay. Mike Connor. Thorn Island. A Napoleonic fort. No electric. No water. He spent more than £2 million getting toilets and power on by helicopter. 350 drops. 2 days. His wife would stay once it had a flushing loo. He said that was pretty reasonable. Most of the time he is there with trades, fixing stuff. It is not that glamorous. He is selling because it just doesn't get used enough. Ask. More than £3 million. Still unsold. End of July. Do not pick a purchase price. The papers do not agree. If it was generating revenue, he said that would be a great outcome. Simon Bound. Usepa. 10 homeowners bought the club side. 16 million. September 23rd. About 110 homes. Not a one-family K. Mezzanieski. About 35 million planned. A reporter said 14 million already poured. Do not conflate them. Bound rebuilt his cottage after Helene and Milton. It's love of the island. If you're going to live on a barrier island, he says you're going to pay the price. The 35 million is a plan. And Lee, Cromwell Island, Flathead, ask, 72 million. The villa sat unfinished from 1997. They took a break. They went to Tahoe. After 2016, she held on because she loves summers on the island. I have decided it is time to allow someone else to enjoy it. Not a close. Do not invent a buy price loss. Do not turn summers into empty weeks. 13 million Canadian is 7,398 months. 26 million 5 is 929. They are not the same photo. They are the same kind of year. Tax does not ask if you made the crossing. The boat still gets tied either way. You should own this if the island is the point. If you will pay the year when nobody comes. If you want the key and not a night at Necker. If you want your name on the assessor card. If tax is the sport and a crossing is extra. If a tide boat is enough. You should not own this if you came for weeks we can count. We cannot. If you need Hay as a seaplane fantasy. It has a road. If you need Coppola as the owner, he leased it. If you need 2% carry, we do not have it. If you need 35 million as already spent, it is a plan. Renting is a week. A hotel is a night. Neither one sends the tax bill in your name. The year still happens to someone. You just are not the name on the card. You're back on the island. August. The boat is still tied. The dock is still wet. The generator is still quiet. Water against the pilings. Your name still on the card. Nobody is here. The tax still comes due. That picture is real. You can have it. You just cannot have it as a listing. It is also incomplete. 13 million Canadian closed. The tax is $21,088. That bill does not ask if you made the crossing. Hayes' year is only 929 months on a bigger check and a road. He spent more than £2 million on a fort that just doesn't get used enough. 21,088 against 13 million Canadian. The listing never said that. Now it has.